So 1,000 subscribers. Guys, this is crazy. I couldn't have done it without you, and that's why I'm going to be doing pretty much the ultimate running Q&A. I actually printed out all the questions here, which wasted a lot of ink. Sorry, Mom and Dad. But I printed out all the questions from Instagram, as you can see, and I'm going to be answering every single one. So let's get right into it. Okay, so the first question we have here is, what was your 5K PR during freshman season? And just to get it out of the way, I'm going to answer all the questions around PRs right now. And even though I've said it in all my other Q&As, let's get right into it. Okay, PR during freshman season for cross country, I think it was 17:49. I ran it actually at the regional meet. I didn't even get to run at the state meet, but I got to be a substitute in the regional meet, which was actually at our home meet. So that was awesome. So, and then we have mile PR freshman year. Freshman year was like 4:58, I think. I ran that. I got to run the mile one time. I mean, 1,600 meter here in Kansas. And then 3,200 meter, I ran 10:19, 10:20, so pretty awesome. And then sophomore year, I've ran 17:16 for cross country. So yeah, current 5K PR 17:16. I did get injured last year, which was 100% my fault. I'm not blaming anybody else. But yeah, I was so close to going sub 17, but just wait till this fall because we're going sub 17. Okay guys, just to clarify, make sure to stay till the very end because that is when I'm answering some of my favorite questions and the most important questions. So if you ask me questions, remember I'm answering every single one. I just might save them for the last part of the video because they are my favorite. Okay, so now we're doing a speed round. From Pushing the Limits, we have when we're gonna collab. We're going to collab at some point. I don't know. I guess we're collabing right now. So you guys definitely go check out Pushing the Limits. They're here or here. And I'll link them down in the description. It's a group of high school runners and they all have a YouTube channel. Next we have Core Routine. Core Routine is coming out soon, guys. I don't know when, but sometime probably next week. Do you have a stretch routine before your run? Not really. I like to do dynamic stretches. I do glute activation and stuff like that. If you want me to show you that in my next vlog, then let me know, but not really. Post-run recovery routine. I like to stretch. I have my roll recovery R8. Let me grab it real quick. So currently this is what I have for my foot. Just kind of, you've seen it in my videos before. Just roll out. And then we have the roll recovery. The autofocus roll recovery R8. This thing is a monster. I mean, you can hear that, right? It slams. You get it right on your leg right here. I'm gonna fall. And you roll it. So yeah, I use this every single day. Definitely recommend it. It is on the expensive side. It's like $150 to $180. And then I have this thingy. It's my sister's like massage gun thing. She's a sprinter. She uses a lot, and it's currently out of battery. But yeah, you've seen it in my videos. So yeah, I like to do a lot of static stretches, of course, after the run, and then a lot of dynamic stretches like leg swings before the run. Also, when it comes to post-run recovery, I like to get some protein in right after my runs. That's normally in the form of a protein shake or peanut butter crackers, but definitely protein and a little bit of carbohydrates. And then also I like to get a good night's rest. Sometimes, especially right now during the summer, I take a nap, but that is only on a couple rare occasions. Also, Ivan asked when it comes to my pre-race routine. I like to eat eggs or oatmeal, something like that. And of course I like to warm up an hour before with the team. Normally we warm up an hour before, then we get a little bit of static stretches, some dynamic stretches like leg swings. We like to get a couple strides in, but that's about it. Then we just get our mind ready for the race. Okay, so Gabe the Bear asked, do you think you can still stay injury-free running in the same pair of shoes every day? And that's debatable. It depends on how high cushion the shoes are, but I'd say yes and no. I was able to do it last year when I ran over 100 days, I think it was 110 days in a row, and pretty much just the Pegasus 35s. It's definitely possible, but at some point you're gonna have to get a new pair. But I definitely wouldn't do it on purpose. If you can afford another pair of shoes, then definitely get another pair of shoes, because having a shoe cycle and being able to cycle through each shoe is gonna help your feet recover and help the shoes recover so that they're still working and you can get long-lasting miles in those shoes. Okay guys, so now we are moving on to my favorite section of the whole Q&A, and this is about cross country and my goals for the future when it comes to running, so let's get right into it. Look, I'm gonna stand up because I am hyped because, as you guys know, cross country is my favorite sport. Track is still the GOAT too, but cross country is just on another level. Also, real quick, going back to my freshman season, my highest weekly mileage in the summer of 9th grade was very low, guys. I really didn't know what I was doing. Like, my friend Ben and I, we won. Ben got first at league for our middle school league, and I got second. But our mileage couldn't have been over 30 miles that summer. But if you guys can work your way up to like 30, 35 miles as a freshman in cross country, you're gonna be great. So definitely 30 to 40 is a great area, and even 20 and up. A quick question again, do you train with other people or are you solo? A lot of the time I actually am solo. Taking it back to last year, I ran almost 90% of the 100 days that I ran every single day were by myself. I am an introvert, so I really don't need to be around other people to gain energy. So yeah, I definitely like to train with others. It helps and it makes it a lot easier. But me as an introverted person and a strong-willed person, I'm able to train by myself like 80% of the time. Okay, now moving on to cross country. My goals for cross country season. What are your goals assuming we have XC? And then for track, if you already have those set. Cross country, I definitely want to go sub 17. I actually have it on my phone right here, but I want to go sub 17. Then I want to go sub 16:30. But those are more of the individual goals. But as a team, I want to win state. Guys, our team got 4th place last year. I got injured, and I think if I wasn't injured, we definitely would have placed because we only lost to 3rd place by a couple of points. So I definitely want to go sub 17 for the 5K. Then I want to go sub 16, and then I want to place in the top 50 at state. And as you guys can see, I have them right here. I don't know if you can see it right there. You go. All the goals are right there. I like to keep them right there so that I can just look at them and remind myself why I'm doing this, and just to be grateful that I'm able to train for something and work for something. Okay guys, so when it comes to track, I definitely want to go sub 5 in the mile officially. I still haven't done it in a year, I think, but I actually haven't ran a time trial yet. And one of you, Braden, I think, asked what are your times you're going for in time trials. I definitely think I'm going to do a 5K time trial before cross country starts, and then I'll have a 1600 meter time trial. So sub 5, we're going to try to go sub 4:55. I might start a whole series around that. And then for the 5K time trial, we want to go sub 17 before the season even starts. Also, for next year track season in 2021, I want to go sub 10 in the 2 mile or 3200 meter. I definitely think it's possible, guys. That's 2 sub 5 miles, and I think I could do that very soon. So yeah, definitely looking forward to next track season. So this question was asked by Ricky, and I'm gonna answer the second part, but the first part was, how did you get into running? A lot of people ask that, so that is the next section, why I started running. But what's your future plan for college, pro, etc.? I definitely want to run D1 or D2 in college. I'm open to the idea of D2. I don't know about D3 though. D2 sounds great also. It just depends really on the school, not if it's D1 or D2, because it's student athlete first, so I want to be a student and I want to get good grades, but I also want to be a D1 runner. But I would also consider going pro. Pro sounds fun, it sounds hard. I don't know about the fun part, but to me it sounds awesome. It'd be like the dream job. So if I could go pro, that'd be amazing. And I definitely have thought about starting businesses later in life. I'm not ready to do that right now. YouTube is kind of a business. For me, it's not really right now because I'm smaller, but I definitely like to do some things when it comes to being a business owner and an entrepreneur. Okay, so before I start moving over to the next section, which is about motivation, I'm gonna answer this question real quick. Braden King asked, who is your favorite running YouTuber? And guys, I mean, me. Just kidding. I love me, but of course, Ben Crawford is amazing. It's a whole different game. Him, Cooper, and Everett, they're changing the game, guys. They really are. It's not all these fancy vlogs. Like, even my vlogs are really fancy compared to theirs. But definitely Ben Crawford, Athlete Special is great. Even though he blocked me, I don't know why he blocked me, guys. Like, I really have no idea. He blocked me from the comment section on YouTube and blocked me on Instagram. It's alright though. I have no hate towards him, and maybe he has some reason. But Athlete Special, Ben Crawford, trying to think. Sage Canaday is great. I don't know if I said that right. So Sage, and then who else? Oh, we have Zach Levette, of course. He's great. Ryan Trahan was great too. Tyler Spears is great, guys. He's one of Zach's friends. We have Parker Max, guys. Parker Max, Reese Runs. I'm just going to list all of my favorites. I don't really have one because I love what each running YouTuber brings to the running community on YouTube. I have Ryan, my friend Ryan Abel. I think I said it right. And then we have Max Meadwell. All of these guys, a lot of the guys in high school I'm friends with, and I know them over, they're like my YouTube friends. So yeah, all of those guys, I recommend all of those channels. So go check them out. So we have a question from Hannah, and she asked, what's my biggest goal in the future? And Hannah, thank you for the question. That honestly is a hard one. But I've considered being a dentist. I don't know if I want to do that. But also, so it'd be dentistry or something like that. Because as a dentist, I'd probably own my own practice or something. So owning my own business or being a professional runner is probably my biggest goal. And of course, for me, starting a family is my biggest goal in life. Okay, so now we are moving on to running motivation and the YouTube category of this Q&A. First question, you guys all asked this, a lot of you did. Hunter asked this, OHM asked this. How do you stay motivated to run and work out during hard times like this? How did you stay motivated? How do you stay motivated on YouTube? Why did you start running and what made you want to do YouTube? So when it comes to motivation, guys, like I've said before, Eliud Kipchoge has really taught me what it means to stay motivated, which is like discipline, and consistency equals motivation. I think that's what it means. But I'm very, like I said before, strong-willed, and it doesn't take much for me to stay motivated. If there's something on my mind, I'm going to end up doing it. And just like I said before, I have on my phone my goals, what they are. So seeing those every day and reading them helps me train hard and know what I want to do in life when it comes to running and everything else. Yeah, it's hard to find that inner motivation inside of you. And I'd also say you guys motivate me too, because I'm able to give you guys, I feel like I'm able to motivate you guys through my videos, and seeing all the positive feedback on how I'm helping you stay motivated or being able to help you guys really just motivates me to be better. But also when it comes to hard times like this, I know that things are going to get better at some point. I know it sucks right now, but for me, when it comes to motivation and things like that, I'm not looking for those instant pleasures. I'm looking for that delayed gratification, which I mean just means I'm not looking for that instant gratification where I'm happy instantly, like getting a dopamine hit from an Instagram like or a YouTube comment. I'm looking for the long-term goals, because running and getting better at running in life, it's all long-term. And I know that these things aren't just going to happen right now. I'm not going to blow up right now. And if I do blow up right now, it's because I've been consistently uploading for the past 6 months. Okay, so before I move on to my favorite questions, I'm going to be answering these questions about events, which are, what is your favorite event, I think? What's your favorite race/event from Evan? And then if you could do a field event, what would it be? So does steeplechase count as a field event? I don't think it does, but steeplechase, I don't think it does, but it'd be high jump probably. I love high jump. Pole vault is very dangerous, but I'm still gonna have to, and cool looking, but I'm gonna have to go with high jump. I did high jump before, and I was really nervous back then, and a lot of it was nerves, and I think I could be good because I can jump pretty high. But favorite race, that's hard, because as much as I love the 2 mile / 3,200 meter race, the 1,600 meter / mile is kind of just that perfect area for me. I actually do have a lot of speed on my legs. I know I do run the longer distances normally during track and cross country, but I do have a lot of speed. So I feel like the 1,600 meter could probably be my race, but who knows? I would consider running the 10,000 meter on the track or the 5K in the future. Okay, so Robert Ventura asked, are you going to monetize or any collabs plans? I don't have any serious collabs planned right now, but if you want to collab, hit me up down below in the comments or DM me on Instagram, Max Bowyer, YouTube. You'll see it right here. But hit me up on YouTube. I can't actually monetize my channel right now because I do have 1,000 subscribers, but you actually need 4,000 hours of watch time, which I do not have. I don't even have 1,000 yet. But monetization is not the end goal for me, guys. I love creating videos for you, and if it was about the money, I would quit right now because I'm not making anything. I just love making videos for you guys. Okay, so now we are moving on to my favorite questions, which all involve YouTube and running. So I'll just read them off right now. How'd you get into YouTube, and what's your future plan, college, pro, etc.? Why did you decide to run in the first place? What age did you start running, and why did you keep doing it? Why did you start running, and what made you want to do YouTube? And then I think this is the final question. Yes, it's the final question, guys. What running experience of yours really helped you grow into the runner you are today? So I actually started running in general because my sister started running on our club track team here in Kansas, and she did it, and she was my older sister, and I really look up to her, so I thought it'd be fun too. She's a sprinter, and she used to do field events, and I also started out as a sprinter, and I did field events, and I was not going to do the mile back then. I was so afraid of the mile. The 800 was too much for me. But yeah, my sister got me into running, and I was hooked after that. And I really didn't start running distance until 7th grade when I joined my middle school cross country team. So answering the second part of these questions, what made you want to start a YouTube channel? So I actually started the YouTube channel back when I was in 7th grade, and it was a vlog channel, and you guys might have seen my old videos about 6 months ago before I privated them. But it was a vlog channel. I got made fun of for it, but I didn't care because I loved making videos, and the main reason I started this YouTube channel was to document my teenage years and my life, so I can look back on it and see how far I've came. So I really just started running because it's hard, it's other sports punishment, and you can have a sense of pride when you're a runner. I know a lot of us runners have a sense of pride because we run, and it's something that not a lot of the world does. And running for me has just really helped me grow as a person. I've met so many great people and built so many bonds with other runners, and it's been great. It's one of the greatest things that's happened in my life. Being a runner has really just pushed me mentally and helped me realize that things aren't always going to be good, but at the end of the day, as long as you keep going, you haven't failed yet. And failure's okay. Okay, so we are finally at the final question, which was asked by Danielle. I already messaged her on Instagram, but thank you so much, Danielle, for this question. It's definitely my favorite question, and that's why I saved it for last. And that is, what running experience of yours really helped you grow into the runner you are today? And so for me, sorry about that. For me, when I think about it, guys, and Danielle, the thing that really got me into running and made me grow into the runner I am today is my 8th grade middle school league track meet. So this 8th grade middle school league track meet, to give you a backstory, a real quick one, if you guys want to hear more about my middle school cross country years, then let me know. But anyway, 8th grade year, I decided to try out the 2 mile for the first time because I wasn't having the best success in the 1600 meter dash, and I had been getting second place the whole year to this one kid named Tucker. And so Tucker and I had been battling it out in our league. We're the top two 2-milers in the league, and we finally made it to the league meet. And I'd got second place to him every single meet. And this meet, I was going to beat him. I wanted to beat him so bad. And what happened was I drank way too much water before the race started because it was very hot, and I ended up placing 8th in the league. And don't forget, I had been the second best runner in the league for the whole track season, and also I was the second best cross country runner in the league. I just got second at league that year, but yeah, I got 8th place, and it was one of the worst feelings. I felt like I had left my team down. But at the end of the day, and now looking back at it, I realized that this sport isn't easy, and you're not going to get anything handed to you, and you can't take anything for granted. So really a short answer for that, Danielle, is that experience really just helped me realize that this sport is not easy, and that's why I love it. And other people might not work as hard as you, but you really get in what you put out. So it's really just helped me realize that we're going to have those bad days, but those bad days don't define us. It's really, if you have one bad day out of 100 days, that doesn't define you. You have 99 other great days. So really, it's just helped me realize that we're going to have those bad days, and we just got to keep on pushing. So I actually did plan on doing the Q&A video in 2 videos because we had so many questions, but I decided to just answer it right here and there with this one video, and I really enjoyed it, guys. Thank you so much for the question. So these are definitely the best questions I've ever had and the most questions I've ever had, and I probably won't be doing another Q&A for a while. So if you ever need to look back on what my PRs are or anything like that, this is the video to look at those PRs and whatever questions you had for me in the past. But thank you guys so much. I really enjoyed making this Q&A. Thank you again so much for 1,000 subscribers. If you made it this far in the video, let me know down below because I want to know who the real ones are. But thank you so much, and I will see you next Thursday with another video.